every night at the shop, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. The Pan-African Beat Show.
Yes, massive wagwan. Andrew Robinson, your Jamaican brother there. Reaching out to all the massive on the African continent. And you're tuning into the Pan-African Beat Show with your host, none other than Joby. From Monday to Friday. Stay tuned. Andrew Robinson, love, respect, and justice for all. Big up, massive.
Come on, get it right there. Anything I do, headline news, if you what's in I no do, I go say I do. Nothing but the truth, and I step up in the proof. No lie, my life, no be smart. No mama last Christmas. Santa Claus give me the blessing with this.
Every Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. The Pan-African Beat Show. Let's go.
Man, body sinking at the quicksand. See them full of bomb like Afghanistan.
If you make I come in on the enemy, them a clean, I mean, no, then that's a bit for me. People are ball and the skin come me, but that me mean that the time seems that I'm a piece
People be killing them, think it's the Trinidad. Look up the whole of them. Come on, get it right there. Anything I do, headline news, if you what's in I no do, they go say I do. Nothing but the truth, and I step up in the proof. No lie, my life, no be smart. Remember last Christmas, Santa Claus gave me the glizzy with the switch dog. So some people never see this Christmas. Man, them across is most of them not even Christians. Click man, body sinking at the quicksand. See them full of bomb like Afghanistan.
If you make I come in on the enemy, them a clean. I mean, no, then that's a bit for me. People are ball and the skin come me, but that me mean that the time seems that I'm a piece. That's what we shoot out.
Jamaican brother there. Reaching out to all the massive on the African continent. And you're tuning into the Pan-African Bliss Show with your host, none other than Joby.
Taliban's them a make back. When I laugh, I when I take that. Badness is where we end us. And I shoot people, they end up in a red grass.
Those Taliban's like them nearly a show guns. They couldn't sleep by your yard in a 4 months. And so we make people a more now. Like girl I get fucked down a whole house. Laugh pass full of kids that we show about. And if you see me chabba with an Hynix, and no politician with me I go vote out. 4 kilo, 4 seat and 4 rounds.
Them on the tea like Lipton. All of the best boom boom they are Kingston. So me buy a Birkin for Jada Kingdom. Some people flex on my phone get written down. Me too rich now so me buy 6 more. What's the plan? Cause I'm real to my skeleton. If you insult my intelligence, then I make the sparks fly like electrician. Like off traffic, all tragic, pair panicking. Freeze up like mannequin, as you can't manage when pellets them traveling.
Tell a pussy but gonna take that. I only have people are dead that. You should have people on your bed that. The Taliban's them a make war. But gonna take that. Bad news are what we end us.
Yes, Wagwan family, karibuni sana tueta beautiful episode of the Pan-African Bliss right here. Not the Pan-African Bliss, but the Wednesday lockdown session with Joby. And I hope you guys are doing amazing. And of course, it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Wednesday afternoon right here from the 254. It is exactly 49 minutes past 12 p.m. And of course, I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful time wherever you are listening to me from. Shout out to everyone right here on TikTok. Shout out to everyone on our radio station. Everyone on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and of course on Rumble. I hope you guys are getting me loud and clear. Good morning, good afternoon. Let me know what's the time on your end. And of course, karibuni sana. Kindly do feel free to interact with me and let me know where you're streaming live with me from. Big up to Joseph, big up to Skak Kalari in the building. I don't know what TikTok is really giving me out on top right here, but I hope I'm gonna be able to relate till the end of the show. But nonetheless, karibuni sana. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I shall be coming back with the quote of the day after one short musical break. That was Banner Boy and featuring the one and only, I don't know the feature. It's called Brayson. It's called Brayson Messiah. I've actually not really heard of him. Byron Messiah. I've not heard of him, not seen him in most of the features or any songs, but the name of the jam is called Taliban, and it's one of my favorites currently. And I hope you have enjoyed that amazing banger over there. We shall be coming back after this one. This Jawal. And the name of the jam is Wild Up. And I have something for me with Jamaican music. Since I was literally, I think, in high school, rather growing up, I think I have something for Jamaican bangers, especially especially the reading. Personally, I've grown up listening to a lot of reading, and that's why I always like. I find it really offensive when I hear someone saying I'm not relating. I'm not relating with what you're talking about when it comes to reggae music or reading. I really love me some reading, some reggae music, and it's really amazing. But Karibuni Sana, once again, we shall be coming back after this short musical break. I seem to have lost the song, but nonetheless, we shall be playing another one. And of course, I hope you still get to enjoy. We shall be coming back with the quote of the day. And of course, let me know where you're listening to me from. Karibuni Sana, once again, this is the Black Fire Network radio station, and this is the lockdown session, and I'm your host Joby. I see Rachie in the building, and to everyone who's right here with me on TikTok, karibuni sana. I see also Gorota KDF, sijui nafaa kumaanisha nini lakini zinangori. This is BN with Too Easy. I hope you guys get to enjoy it, and of course we shall be coming back after this. Let me know also, are you looking forward to go to the concert of the Sauti Soul? Because we have so many people complaining about, especially right here when it comes to the entertainment industry. We have so many people complaining how artists feel so entitled on overcharging people who have been supporting them from the ground. Because if you try to look at Sauti Soul, we have Sauti Soul being listened all over the world. But right here in the 254, the home, the ground where they come from, there are people who listen to them, rather we've been listening to them since growing up, literally, like since our life, like growing up, we grew up listening to Sauti Soul. But going to come and overcharging people and telling people that you can't afford 20,000 to come, and if you can't literally afford 20,000, you have a long way to go. And with this type of economy we're talking about today is really crazy. Let me know, for those who are right here on TikTok, are you looking forward to go to the Sauti Soul concert? Are you going to pay $200 for a concert? Like, do you feel like it's really worth it? And if so, let me know why. This is Too Easy by BN himself. We shall be coming back after this.
I'm loving you make it too easy.
Big up to Gorota.
I'm loving you make it too easy. You make it too easy.
Na kucheki sana, wanasema wewe ni Gorota kutoka unaendesha boda. Let me know if you are a boda rider, and of course big up to you. Big up to your hustle and everything you're doing, Manze. I hope you have a blessed day today, and thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Black Fire Network radio station. My name is Joby. Wednesday lockdown session is the program.
I just wanna be with you, yeah.
In case you are out of Africa, let me know the time. Karibu sana.
And everything you say, I on it. And when I day inside you do it. I'm on fire. Too easy. I'm feeling it. I'm loving you. You make it too easy. I'm touching you. I'm loving you. You make it too easy. You make it too easy. You make it too easy. Oh baby, you got the body, make me lose my mind. You like nobody I know. Oh baby, you got the body, I fit the rise up. Baby, you gonna rise up. Anything you want, baby, you know I'm gonna lie. Anywhere you go, when I'm feeling low, you're the only one who give me a you. How you know me, I don't know. You elevate, and when we did together, we marinate. And everything you say, I resonate. And when I day inside you, do it. I'm really on fire. Too easy. I'm feeling it. I'm loving you. You make it too easy. I'm touching you. I'm loving you.
Yes, and my quote of the day today actually is relating to what I'm about to actually get into. Because let me tell you, I come with a lot of war. And if you have been tuning in into the last period or other episodes of the Wednesday lockdown session, I've been sharing a couple of videos, going through the comments of people across the African continent. And actually, big up to all our TikTok listeners, our TikTok viewers. We have really grown, and we are actually growing. We appreciate you so much. I've actually checked our our audience, and most of our audience is coming from Ghana. Thank you so much. We have a big, massive audience from Ghana, from Kenya. We have a big, massive audience also from the diaspora, and a big, massive audience also from Rwanda. We appreciate you guys from TikTok, and of course, thank you so much. We hope we can be able to draw the all of the African continent, and of course, be able to grow. Massive, big up, shout out, and to all of you, and of course, for being part of this amazing, amazing network, for following us, and for always coming back and checking on WhatsApp. John Mosquito, I see you. WhatsApp, Karibu Sana. Hope you're doing amazing. Gorota is also, I see you saying that Mipi Gorota featuring Mr. 254 Pad. Okay, is that a song? Let me know. If that is a song request, I'm so sorry, but I can't do more than 2 songs on YouTube so that we can be able to avoid copyright issues. And also, this is a talk session, not a music session. In case you want to request songs, kindly, whether if you want your music to be part of our program, do ensure you join the Vibe Show that is every 8 a.m. to 12 midday, hosted by Shmani and Katie, and you can be able to give them your request. Rather, you can also tune in every Tuesday and Thursday with Kamesh and I on the Culture Show and see what's up and request your music, or rather, let the lawyers handle the specific on Saturdays and see what's up. We have different programs, and you can tune in and also get to request your music. So Gorota, do follow the host, and casual tune in, and you'll be able to get all that music played right here. But thank you so much for tuning in. John Mosquito is saying that good rising. I'm here nice and early for once. Yes, I appreciate you so much, Karibu Sana. You're also saying that what's flying, who's frying food right inside there? It's Katie Manze. You know, it's Katie. It's about lunchtime, and I tell you, it's really, the smell is just knocking my, you know, I'm saying, I'm about to tell her to add me on the menu because the smell is just slapping my nose like no one's business. But also saying that Joby, I'm still waiting for Kamlesh to play my request from yesterday. I tell you, yesterday it was fire. It was fire for the culture show. It was just so see. Ashma was all over, and Kamlesh was also all over. An amazing fashion, and we loved, we enjoyed it. And sorry that you were able to play, actually get your request played. That is Kamlesh for you. Actually, when he's here, I get to understand sometimes it's not like he's always gonna be on and off. When you request the music, he's always gonna be playing your music on and off. You know, it's not like me. It's not like me. But anyway, Karibuni Sam. My quote of the day today says, sarcasm is the ability to insult idiots without them realizing it. And I think this comes to us African people. You want to ask me why? We have a lot of reasons to say so. Sarcasm is the ability to insult idiots without them realizing. As African people, the reason I'm saying this is, or rather why this I'm saying this is reflecting to us, is because we have been insulted for the longest time without us recognizing it. We've had our resources being looted away from us. We've had our people being called idiots in front of our faces, and we don't realize this. So to realize that we don't realize we're being insulted, and this how sarcasm, how bad it is. I want to start my first video of today and share this amazing young black man who was I think it's a podcast they are doing with this one white lady, and the white lady actually, you can see and hear the sarcasm in the voice. You can hear the sarcasm in how she talks, like how she's saying, oh my god, how she's asking, why do you Africans come to Europe? Why do you Africans keep on coming back to Europe? Why can't you stay in your continent and build your own shit? Sarcasm is the ability to insult you without you realizing it. It's whereby they are insulting you, telling you like, hey, you need to go back and keep on digging this cobalt, this silver, so we can keep on becoming richer. What are you doing here doing a podcast with me? What are you talking about telling me about your problems? That is none of my business. As a white person, it's none of my business to understand what a black person is going through. And that is what exactly they're portraying and putting in front of our faces. It's just super crazy. But let me get to share this amazing first video. I hope I pulled it up correctly. TikTok is blocking me. Why are you blocking me? TikTok, what's up? I hope we're good. I hope we're good. Okay, let me see. And maybe it could be my network and I'm tripping. Let me check very quickly. See what's up. Okay, let me see if I'm live on TikTok. I see I have like some issue. Okay, we're good. All right, we're good. Okay, so let me share the first video. John Mosquito is saying that Joby, them Mzungus, been insulting us right in our faces. And that is the sarcasm in it, the ability to insult you without you realizing. I'm insulting you without you realizing I'm insulting you. That is sarcasm at its fullest and it's at its highest gear. But let me share my screen very quickly. Let me pull up the video aside for you very, very quickly so we can be able to, see, you can be able to see what I'm talking about. Because this lady, and this reflects back to what Kid made me share a couple some time back, where we also say also this Nigerian lady we've been talking about for the longest time in most of the shows. She was seen begging, she was seen begging, and she was asked, why can't you stay in Nigeria? Oh, because the government has not given us a good life, so we come here to look for a better life. But man, I tell you, I have so many details today to just break down all this. And African people, I love the way someone said, and these are some I'm just positive about it when I said yesterday and the other day, and I'll keep on saying it. We need to start rejoicing African people waking up, because it's a high time. I love the fact there are people who are breaking down videos and saying, hey, you don't need to blame yourself, okay? They have been doing this, but since we are realizing about it, we can make a change about it. I'm really loving that, but sometimes some Negroes need to be told some shit. They need to be told the fact. So this is it. You can see from this starting of the video. It's called, it's written, stay away from Africa. Stay in Africa, sorry. Stay in Africa. These are Africans being told stay in Africa. And the sarcasm comes in when she asks, what are you doing? Why do you keep on coming to Europe? Why can't you stay in your continent? And she acts so dumb. I don't know if most of these white people don't know that Africa is rich. They don't know that they're getting rich off us, or they keep on pretending. Or it's just because for the numbers, you can't go against the mainstream media. Of course, you don't want your channel being shut down. But let me share this very quickly. Hope it loads.
Why are you guys coming to Europe? Africans, especially.
Did you hear that? Why you guys coming to Europe, especially Africans? Why do you come to Europe? Africans,
This
why
one
do
was
you come to
smoke.
Europe?
You stole
Let's start.
Why are you guys coming to Europe? Africans, especially.
this one, not smoke. You stole our ancestors many years ago, and you think we won't come and look for them? You caused a lot of chaos in the land,
Yeah.
and you think we won't seek for better opportunities elsewhere?
Yeah, or you can stay back there.
Now, I caution that. Okay. Now, listen, this is a Nigerian coon over here explaining why Africans come to Europe. Okay. I understand. One, yes, they have invaded Africa. They have invaded Africa. They have looted resources. They have ensured and overturned our history, our mentality to make us think like, hey, you need to go to Europe to have it all straight. That is why you can have it all better. And that is why you can literally be able to do better or live. Like you can't make it anywhere else unless you're just outside Africa. Africa is not the place for you as African people. But they don't tell us along the way, they are killing us. I was questioning the other day. We've seen so many, and you've seen it. Actually, you can see from the perfect example. You can see from the beginning of the video. They're showing us the
Guys coming to
the
Europe.
African people. Look along, like you can see below. The African people who are always migrating and dying along the way. And I questioned, who's always funding these boats? What do we always have these wrecked ships always popping out to actually carry the African people who are migrating from Africa? Who's always funding this? Why aren't we being told about this? Who is funding it? That is one thing we need to understand and know. But this coon over here, going back to the actual fact, this lady asks, this white cracker here is asking, why do you Africans come to, especially you, she's actually specific, especially you Africans. There's no other race we have. What do you mean especially? There's no other race we have if it's not from you crackers. We were the first people to exist. So that means it was only black people living right here. So there's no other race. What do you mean especially you black people? Is there any other people looking purple or yellow around us if it's not you? There's nobody. Especially you black. The audacity. Sarcasm.
Africans, especially.
This one, not smoke. You stole our ancestors many years ago, and you think we won't come and look for them? You caused.
Excuse me. One, I'd love to actually correct this, and I'm sorry to say, I know it's all about unity, love, right here, and that is what we're doing as Black Hot Fire Network. But sometimes we have to be very truthful. We've seen Nigerians, because there's a Nigerian coon right here who has maybe gotten an opportunity and is now sitting in a can be able to do a podcast and make an income because he has connection with the white crackers. But the reality fact is, you can hear from what he's saying. You took our ancestors, and you think we won't go looking for them? How many of these Nigerians, when they come to diaspora, and answer me, be very honest for those who are with me on YouTube, okay? How many of these, and not just Nigerians, how many of us African people, especially with the tribalism bullshit we have, and not understanding how the white supremacy actually runs in the USA when it comes to us Black people? How many have we seen when we go there, or when they go there, when African people come to the United States of America? Have we seen them actually looking for the fellow Black American people to join hands, or is it all about tribalism? Like we were saying the other day, we see them when we see Nigerians when they come to Kenya, or when you find them in another place, they're always they're always united. But I'm actually kind of wanting to correct this, and correcting this is, you're seated with your enemy, trying to tell your enemy what they did, and well, the reason why you come to Europe, knowing that the actual fact that is not why you come to Europe. You're coming to look for greener pastures. You're not coming to look for your so-called ancestors. Keep calls it cold blood. They come in with the cold blood. You're all tribal. The next minute you're shot. The next minute you're gonna say, oh, Black American people ain't nice. I see all these videos on TikTok most of the times. Oh, Black American people ain't nice. Black American. You need to understand the culture of where you're going to. These people have not grown like us Africans. You can't go with all your stupidity. You wanna keep on. Come on. We need to understand us African people, both the sides of our world. We need to understand both sides of our world of Black people, the Black people in America and the Black people in Africa. And from there, we can be able to tackle with this cracker telling us, what are you doing? What? I'll tell you why I'm coming to Europe. Because when I know when I'm coming to Europe, Black people, us being united, I can stand against you. But the way you can see from the way she's talking, the confidence in her, what do you Black people come to Europe, especially you Africans? Because they know they are protected and you Black people ain't. It is so easy for you to be killed because it's the white supremacy, not a Black supremacy. Black lives don't matter to them. Get that?
Why are you guys coming to Europe? Africans, especially.
This one not smoke.
Africans.
You stole our ancestors many years ago, and you think we won't come and look for them? You caused a lot of chaos in the land.
Yeah.
And you think we won't seek for better opportunities?
You cause a lot of chaos in the land. We need to stop running away. That is what we need to understand. Like that lady said yesterday in the video I shared. These people, yes, the fact we know they've been causing chaos in the land, we need to stop running away. We need to stand. You can't tell me you know who's your enemy, but what you want to keep on running away from your enemy till when you keep on running away. It's a high time we need to face our enemy. We need to face our enemy. We need to face him. You can't keep on running away from your problems. You have to face your problems. There has to be consequences. There has to be action taken against those who are literally going against you and what is rightfully for you. You can't tell me you're going to look for greener. Okay, fine. You're going to look for greener pastures. You go to Dubai, you're killed, you come back in a casket. You go to Saudi Arabia, you come back in a casket. And shout out to Alfred Mutua, the Minister of Foreign Affairs. I saw this guy. There's a video I had last week when I was not in on Thursday. Katie shared an amazing video of this guy saying how we need to get rid of the borders. But the same coon, the Minister of Trade, saying that we need to get rid of the borders. We need to work together as African people. We do not need visas, passport, and all that bullshit. Is the same person going to Saudi Arabia and telling them how we need to work together as with Saudi Arabia and Dubai, with the Arabic countries, so that our young people can be able to be afford, or rather to be to and we can ensure. He said that he needs to ensure African people are secured when they go to these Arabic countries. Since when? And after he said that, there's nothing that has happened, because we saw recently there's 2 young girls who were hanged because of, I don't know, doing what. We need to get facts correctly. We need to get facts. We need to stop. We need to get facts correctly. We need to stop sugarcoating. And I tell you, this guy is sugarcoating because, of course, he's on YouTube, maybe, or whatever platform he's using to get money, because he doesn't want to be censored by the white people if he speaks facts. Or we're going to the European to look for our ancestors. None of us do that. The problems that are taken away, actually why African people are moving from the continent, is because of greener pastures. Most of us have that mentality. I need to go to US to live better. That is the mindset we've grown as African people right here in the continent. Right here in the continent. And it is so sad. Unlike us who are trying to run away from the continent, we have our black people in the diaspora trying to come back in the continent. Do you see the vice versa in the back? Can you understand that? You're running from, oh my God, it's just crazy. But I understand, because if you look at also the 2 sides of the coin, both sides of the world, there's kills for black people. It is all against black people. But we can't sit here like this and talk, looking for greener pastures are right here.
Elsewhere.
Yeah, or you can stay back there and try.
I won't talk again.
Why are you guys coming to Europe? Africans especially.
This one not smoke. You stole our ancestors many years ago, and you think we won't come and look for them? You caused a lot of chaos in the land.
Yeah.
And you think we won't seek for better opportunities elsewhere?
Yeah, or you can stay back there and try to build up your country.
Name one African country.
Oh my God! Did you hear that? Or you can stay back there and build your country. I mean, is this the first time we're getting this? Is this the first time we're hearing a cracker telling black people you need to go back to your, and oh my God, mind you, because I've seen it's like a podcast they're doing. You can't be seated right here, you talking to someone who's telling, disrespecting you in your face. You need to go back to where you came from. Talk about the things and what you're seated on. It's all coming from my continent. Okay? We need to give these crackers their work. Enough of them feeling entitled and they're all stealing. What do they own? Mzungu bullshit. My armpits. Mzungu what? Mzungu is full of shit. Who is Mzungu? These people are so ugly, not only in their faces, to their heart, to everything they do and everything they spit. So disgusting. I was not to talk, but I can't help it, you know. I can't help it, you know. Why do Africans come to Europe? Especially you. Why do you come to Europe? Especially you Africans. You can stay back there and build your countries. Oh, so they know we're capable. We can do, or they know Africans can do this, but they won't allow African people do shit. They won't allow African people to do none of that. They won't allow African people to build their own shit. These crackers want to keep on taking away everything the way they want. Come to Africa, settle. Come to Africa, take, snatch. Never. They don't know how to own anything. And again, to prove that, I'll be playing the next video. But let me play this. How they came to out there. These people have been living in the cave. They were living in the cold, but we've been living in the sun. When they came, when they saw the sun, they were like, "What is this?" But they can't also. They can stand the sun because you are not melanated.
I don't know.
After colonization,
you name me one.
None.
So not a single country is independent.
None. You guys are looting
Also
our resources
statistics.
from through the back door. Have you? Do you know the Republic of Congo? The Republic of Congo is one of the richest countries on planet Earth.
Because
they have
diamonds.
Not just diamonds. They have diamonds in abundance. They have gold. All the materials that's
You, Caroline Wangoe, stop telling you I look like you. Do you see what you're looking like?
required to fund your green energy, your Teslas, your mobile phones. But go to the Republic of Congo today. Congo is still one of the poorest countries in the world
Because of politics?
because of neocolonialism. The
So-
people are impoverished. What do you expect them to do? Sit back there and die?
You see? Yeah. That is what they want you to do. sit back and die. Sit back and die. That is what exactly they want you African people to do. Sit and die. These white people don't give a shit about you. They never will, never did, never will. Never have. They don't. I don't know which grammar to use. But in the past, present, in the future, they never will. They are animals. That is who they stick to being. Their character is all the same no matter where they go. We need to understand this, and it is so evident in so many videos, so many situations we bump into as Black people. So many situations. Shout out to Malcolm X. He said something. I was watching one of his videos earlier today, and he said some time back, it's gonna get to a point where African people are gonna wake up, and it's gonna be unstoppable. And it's gonna be even much massive. When you attack one Black person, you're gonna have to deal with the rest of the Black people. Because perfect and vice versa that. White people, this is what they've been giving us. You attack one Chinese person, the rest of the Chinese people will attack you. You attack an Indian, the rest will attack. They don't care. No matter where these people will always, no matter where they are united. There's no tribalism bullshit. And African people, is a high time we start questioning ourselves. Which tribe do these crackers come from? How comes it's just in Africa we have tribalism? How comes the rest of the world does not run like Africa? How comes it's just us? We're so undeveloped. Oh, and there's rumors that we live in the richest continent. What's going on? Questions need to start popping up. We need to start questioning. But I won't go deep and hard on it because I know it's happening. I see John Mosquito saying that TikTok is really waking people up. So they looking to criminalize it. Well, for we in Kenya, people are doing some really dirty shit with TikTok. So yeah. We having ladies who are, come on. It's just so. I've told you personally, I've been blocked, like I don't know in how many people's accounts, because when I'm scrolling through TikTok nowadays, I find you on live, maybe like let's say at 12 midnight, 8 a.m. in the morning. You're just there talking to people like an idiot who does not know what they're doing. I'm hard on you. I'm going on you. Because I want to understand, why are you up early in the morning, 8 a.m. on TikTok, not making mandazi and telling people, this is my M-Pesa number, you can come purchase, this is my location. Why are you telling people how to twerk? How is that adding any value in your life? Is it paying rent? It's not. But I see Samuel Tech is saying that they say we live in a dark continent. Yes, if you say for Africa, is it Africa? Are you talking about Africa? If you're talking about Africa, well, I bet it's not really, we're really waking up. That is one thing for sure. Africa is really, really waking up. Well, where I can say then, we're gonna be having a zombie apocalypse is in the Europe. Once we see Africa taking control fully of its resources, it's over. It's over for these crackers. It's over for all of you Mzungus. It's over. You will be living in the dark, and for the longest time, you'll have to respect Black people. You will bow down to us because you know what? We are gods. We are gods. For the longest time, you telling us we should worship you, it's gonna be the vice versa, because we have everything. We are blessed. And to prove that, let me share this next video very quickly. I don't know if I really said it. This was Malcolm X saying, I don't know if I really got it or I didn't. Let me see if I got it. If I didn't, then well and good. But it was a video explaining how these white people came, saw the light, and took away everything. Apparently, I don't seem to have it, but let me share this one that I have. And also, we've been talking about also how they programmed and how they've been able to capture the mindset of African people. This is Wangari Maathai. She was one of the activists we have. Yes, quick question. Ask Michael. Ask away. Karibu. Ask away. So we have Wangari Maathai. I have it. Okay, there I have it. We have Wangari Maathai, who was one of the activists right in the 254, and she was actually planting a tree planter. Should I? The agriculturalist, but she was actually like one of the people who was leading or rather trying to tell people how we need to keep on planting trees instead of cutting down trees and all that. She was killed. She went through a lot before she died. And in one of our videos, she explains the system, how African people have been caught up in the system. Okay, and from the previous video, I want you to understand with what I'm explaining. What this guy is saying, the Nigerian guy is saying that we the European took away our ancestors, so we're going to Europe to look for our ancestors. We're going to Europe to look for greener pastures because these people have come and caused massive destructions in the continent. I agree with that, but we need to go back and understand whatever she's gonna say on the video I'm gonna share next is gonna make sense. We need to understand it's the mindset. That mindset, we have everything right here. They control everything. They own and control everything. The Hegelian dialectic is them. They are the problem, the solution solvers, and everything. We just tend to react. And from our reaction, that's why they come and tell us that we are still giving you solution after them bringing problems. We just need to understand that. But I see Michael is asking that what's the difference between with water? What do you mean? What's the difference between water filled with salt and
group of people called the ice people and the sun people. Let me tell you about the sun people. The sun people lived under the sun, and the sun gave them everything that they wanted. The sun gave them food. The sun gave them fresh drinking water. The sun gave them animals to make clothing. They never had to steal. They never had to cheat.
yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I hope you guys can see my screen right now. I'm on TikTok as well, so I'm going to share it again. Yeah, this guy is explaining. He says that these cave people came from where they never had anything. These people were eating rats. They were eating everything that could pass through the ground. And actually, it's evident even today. I think if you scroll through TikTok, you're gonna bump into a lot of videos of white people doing a bunch of weird shit, eating a bunch of weird shit. You always ask yourself what is always wrong with these people. It's always the white people. You'll not find a black person unless it's just someone nuts in the mind trying to look for numbers because they're poor and being used by this damn app. If you're not using this app to wake up, those are the only people you'll find doing this type of bullshit. Okay, but the rest, you'll find white people eating raw meat, eating raw vegetables, eating all types of raw intestines and everything they like. Call it raw. They like it like that. Okay, but this guy explains how we African people we used to live, the difference between us and them, and why when they came and saw we had everything and we were living healthily, they came with the greediness. They were like, there's no way, there is no way. Okay, let me share it. So much for following the host, Michael. If I'm pronouncing your name correct, Mikhail. Mikhail, you're saying that we are waking up. West Africa is just the taste. Exactly. We are waking. That is for sure. I tell you for sure. Thank you for the fact you are realizing that. You're also saying that the liver king eating raw. Come on, cannibalism. Cannibalism.
About the sun people. The sun people lived under the sun. And the sun gave them everything that they wanted. The sun gave them food. The sun gave them fresh drinking water. The sun gave them.
For those who are on YouTube with me, let me know if you guys can see my screen. Keith, karibu sana. Let me know if you can see, or rather, if you can hear me. If you can hear me, confirm with me. If you can hear my video, confirm also with me.
Animals that made clothing. They never had. They lived in harmony with nature because they lived in harmony with the sun.
Our YouTube is Black Hotfire Network too. At Mikhail, thank you so much. You can go and subscribe over there. I'm sharing a video in case you want to see it. You can just go to YouTube, subscribe, and tune in and see what's up. Rather, you can just listen to the audio. But thank you so much for tuning in. Karibu to the Black Hotfire Network. My name is
people called the ice people. They lived under the ice. It was cold. They didn't have no clean drinking water. They didn't have no fruit, no vegetables because it was too cold for anything to grow. When they got hungry, they would just eat whatever crawled on the ground. Mice, roaches, ants. If they got too hungry, they would kill each other and eat each other. And blood became wine. These was the ice people. They was manipulative. They was deceitful. They used trickery. You know why? Because they never had enough. So in order to keep what they had to lie to other people to protect what was theirs. And then one day, these ice people who hated nature. Why do the ice people hate nature? Because nature never blessed them. So they don't believe in just letting things happen the way nature wants it to, because nature was never kind to us. And one day the ice people came to the land of the sun people. And they walked in. They said, look at this shit.
That is what is going on there. They say, look at this shit. They came with all the greediness. They were like, they couldn't believe that, all that we have and from where they come from, they have nothing. Eating grass, eating all types of bullshit that they could be eating. That is the white people for you. But I see Tori Baba Karibu Sana in the building. I see Ian Soch in the building, Karibu Sana. And to everyone who's joining us on TikTok, Karibu Sana. My name is Joby. This is the Wednesday lockdown session. And I hope you guys are doing amazing. I also see Isaiah, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Karibu Sana. I can't be able to actually see the comments. My internet is kind of a little bit slow. I was trying to read the comments of what other people had to say. But for those who are with us right here on TikTok, like I said, big up to all our massive audience from Ghana. Big up to our massive audience from Rwanda. Those are actually a majority of our audience. Ghana, Rwanda, and also in diaspora and Kenya. We appreciate you so much, and let us know how you feel about this. Asante sana, Letoya. Hope you're doing great. Karibu sana to today's show. But the next video I want to share, and for those who are with me, let me know how you feel about this. Because these crackers, like I said, listen, follow up every step, or rather every video I'm sharing. Every video I'm sharing. The first one breaks down how we African people were so uneducated, because that is what I picked from that Nigerian guy. He thinks African people run away from Africa because we're going. That is not true, because we have not even been taught the history of the black people in diaspora. Or we ran away from Africa because we know these people took away our ancestors, so we're going to look for Keith. We're going to look for John Mosquito. We're going to look for Cassius Williams. We're going to look for out of nowhere. I don't know if you exist. I'm just going to be running away from Africa, from Kibera, going to look for Keith. Are you lying? Why are you lying? Especially these Nigerians. You know where you come from. You know your background. Stop lying in the name of YouTube. And you're sitting in front of a cracker telling you in front of your face, Why do you keep on running away, especially you Africans? Why are you coming to Europe? Why can't you just stay and build your own shit? You need to stop being disrespected by these white people in the name of just wanting some white coochie and some white dick. Be better African people. Stop disrespecting yourself. Stop disrespecting yourself. It's even enough of them disrespecting us. We've been disrespecting ourselves for the longest time. You allowing yourself for a cracker to touch you. You have some guts. You have some audacity that I don't know where you've taken or rather we've gotten from. You shouldn't even allow these people to touch you. Don't you even feel some goosebumps? Like I can't. I really can't. I can barely even look at them for 2 minutes. Now imagine even them touching you. Black people, you need to stop disrespecting yourself. You need to start instilling this education and big up to all. Actually, I say this a lot in the United States, like among the black community, women. Some women, I've seen it on the internet. Most of the women protect their children from white people touching them. There's this video, I saw it going viral, and black people are like, yes, that's what we need to see, because this white people are gonna be like coming to the store or maybe see your kid looking all cute and you're like, she's so beautiful, touching their hair and all that. I don't know what energy you release in cracker on my child, so don't. Because these people have some, imagine you eating raw meat, imagine you eating blood. Imagine someone who's capable of eating raw meat. Imagine the energy they're releasing on you by touching you. We need to understand the kind of people we are dealing with. Energy. Again, back to science. Energy. It's crazy. But let me share this video very quickly by Wangari Maathai. This is what she says about our minds, how the system has been able to manipulate our minds. And if a system is in control of your mind, there's nothing you can do.
System you grow up, people who design that system design in such a way that they will produce a certain kind of people, because they give them a certain kind of information, they expose them to a certain kind of information, and they keep certain kind of information away from them. So you grow up with a certain
kind of information that has been kept away from us is our history, our whole life. What is important, what we are learning about right now, what we're talking about right now, that is what they have kept away from us because they control the system. This Wangari Maathai, this woman was tortured. If you go to YouTube, pull up videos of Wangari Maathai family, look at her history right in Kenya. She was tortured. Every time you could see the arrest of this woman, you could see her just being dragged by the government left, right, and center because of rightfully, and she understood. She knew better the history of African people, not just Kenyans. She could speak for Africans. This is not the way you're supposed to be living. You're supposed to be cutting down trees. What are they telling you about climate change? There is no climate change. They're taking control of climate. They want you to rely on their bullshit. Rely on your own. Rely on yourself. You don't need anything from them. And this is another issue when you speak about cutting down trees. I have an issue what is going on in Kenya. Once Ruto was signed into presidency, we saw transportation of baobab trees and importation of papyrus. I don't know, papyrus grass or napier grass. Why do we need napier grass while our land is so fertile? Why do we need genetically modified grass? And they're exporting baobab trees, the most expensive and ancient trees. And as they do this even understand we're dealing with a system that has no. But I'm glad African people are waking up, because I can't wait for these old coons to be gotten rid of. It is so hard to reason with the old Negro. Trust you me. I understand that it is so hard to reason with old people. It is so hard. All people like these people we have appointed into presidency, those who are leading Africa, no, we do not need them. These people have no mindset. They can't reason. The way they're even cultivating and even transporting the trees, it's destroying, cutting, chopping the wires, the electrical wires. You find that some places there's no electricity, just went off because a baobab tree is being transported through Mombasa Road or through the express road, and there's some electrical wires passing left, right, and center. What kind of operation do we have in Africa? Until when are we going to be having this organization? Until when? Until when are we gonna keep on growing up with this organization of acting everything is okay? You see the system is not okay, but you wanna act it's okay. Oh, you can't talk about Ruto, you can't talk about Raila. Why? Who are they? They are my employees, as I know as a citizen. Ruto is supposed to be working for me, okay? Ruto is supposed to be giving people job opportunities. Ruto is supposed to be right here sweating. We should not be seeing any stomach protruding beyond the t-shirts. We should not see them trying to struggle buttoning their t-shirts. They should be literally starving. They should be on the same level as us. If really they mean equality, they talk about democracy, left, right, and center. We need to see it. We don't need mumble talks. We don't need no empty promise hopes you keep on giving us. And this is what Wangari Maathai is saying right here. This is what exactly Wangari Maathai is trying to explain right here. They set up a system. The white people came here, set up a system that they control to control us, our resources, and our minds. Okay? And this setup system knows very clearly what has been going on, but they chose to be greedy. I don't understand. Despite you living in the richest continent, why are you being greedy? Why can't you share this wealth with your people? But shout out to Malcolm X again. It's gonna get to a point. Black people are gonna wake up. They're gonna unite. They're gonna fight. They're gonna stick together. If you attack one black man, you attack the rest of the black people. And it's gonna get to a point they'll demand answers. Like, what's going on? That is what exactly is happening. I feel so sorry. Like I said, shout out once again to that Kenyan lady. You're doing dope, whatever your name is. I love it. I love your fire over there. She's going against religion and telling African people the real spirituality, and African people can't take it. And I love it. Okay? If you can't understand what you are dealing with right now, I understand, yes, like I said, I don't want to be the hard teacher. Yes, I understand this was a setup system, like she's saying. But at this point, if you're not linked up to information 1, 2, 3 to at least connect the dots, bro, reincarnation is what you deserve. But let me start this very quickly.
Grow up. People who design that system, design in such a way that they will produce
YouTube is messing me up. You guys, let me know if you can hear this video, family. For those who are on YouTube, kindly let me know if you can hear this video. But what I'm saying is, whatever she said is true. We are shaped actually as African people. Think deeper about it. We've not grown up as African people. We've grown up the European way, the European mindset, the European, literally, we've not grown up as Africans. We are in Africa, but what just describes us as Africans is just the color, not the history, because we do not understand the history. We are not taught the history because it's been hidden. Okay? We are taught to hate our skin color, to bleach, so that you fit in the white or the light skin community. That's the better way to go. The next minute you have skin cancer, lung cancer, whatever cancer, they didn't tell you that this skin bleaching was gonna bring cancer. Now they bring cancer until after. Oh my God, these people, they bring cancer and still tell you they're gonna cure it by killing you. They're not curing you, they're killing you. They give you injections to kill you. Enough of these white people, African people. We need to get rid of these people out of the continent. Enough of us taking. We don't need no aid, no medication. I don't need no goddamn thing from no white cracker. Nothing, okay? Nothing. I don't need nothing. I don't want to see any exportation of my products from the continent without my consent. Where do African people get involved when we have tea, coffee being transported? We farm, we are the donkeys, we are the slaves, but we don't benefit. We're getting paid peanuts. Enough of that bullshit. Enough of that bullshit. God damn. But anyway, let me finish up this one. Isn't that what they tell us? I mean, go back when we are asked, perfect example. I'll always go back to me being a victim. I was asked 2 years ago by my own boss when I was starting to learn about the African history and all this, because mind you, we don't study this in school. Fact is, everything we're studying outside here, we're not studying this. We are not taught in school. That is facts. And come argue with me. That is just facts, okay? Go argue with your teacher. Because they won't teach us. They have not taught us nothing, no truth. There's nowhere where the truth lies. Nowhere. Nowhere. All just lies about African people. I remember the last 2 years, I think it was like my first month or my second, I think my first month, second month, I'm not sure. I was asked innocently. I didn't know nothing, okay? I'm asked, Joby, what do you think about your ancestors? And I said, as what I know as an African person, what I've been taught about my ancestors is that they are evil people, okay? So we start from the generation because, hey, I start from the generation of my grandma. My grandma is she kind of goofy in her own way, okay? And what we've been taught about our ancestors, we taught that these people used to chop down, they used to cut goats, they used to drink blood, they used to do wicked shit, they used to do witchcraft, they used to perform. We're not taught that this is the spiritual way of living. It is not, they were not even doing, it was not evil. We have superpowers. I used to think I'm insane, and actually most of us, you might think a kid is insane. Actually observe a child. I take this and pick this from children. Observe a baby. When they start actually like learning how to play with toys, or maybe apart from the programming of the TV and everything, a child will believe they can fly. They'll believe that, like, why is that we as children, we have that, you believe you can fly, like you feel like that shit is in you, like you can really do it, but you just don't know how. Because again, go back as from the instant you actually your mom's sperms, your mom's ovaries, sorry, and your dad's sperms interject. Like the moment you just formed in the womb, you start being fed GMO food, you start being fed fucked up food that is already messing up with your energy even already in the womb. Am I wrong, Keith? Correct me if I'm wrong. That's already also messing up with our brains from the moment, from the instant we are in the womb, and whatever our moms were feeding or whatever moms do feed, it also does affect the babies. Because recent study is the reason why we've been having, not even recent studies, I think maybe it's been there, but I discovered recently the reason why we have so many homosexual bullshit going on is because of the foods our parents have been consuming when they were pregnant of us. And these foods tend to change the hormones of the baby. And now you see you're all homophobic, you see now you're all lesbian, you see now even the drinks we're taking, the energy drinks, the Red Bull is full of spams, the whatever, and all that nonsense. Most of these drinks we're taking, they're full of low energy. So even if no matter how much you believe, you feel like, yeah, I can really fly, I believe I can fly, you won't, because they already broke that. Like, going nowhere. Like, yeah, fly. Believe on Spider-Man, Superman, and Batman. That's what we're giving you. You're gonna believe, but you can do it. But the reality of the truth is that you see how these people have been able to manipulate our energy and change our history and literally make us believe they're the only people who are capable of flying. Superman, white. Batman, white. Spider-Man, white. Where black character of Spider-Man is black, the first one, but still, with the whatever she said has been shaped mentally. Everything we see and feed our minds is all reflected on white people, and we just see the best version of it through white people, not through black people. It is so sad. Anyway, let me finish up this one. I don't like whatever YouTube is doing. Sorry for those who are with me right now on YouTube. I don't like whatever YouTube is doing. They're just shutting my voice all the time. I'm on another tab and I find able to go through majority of it. But that is what exactly she said. Whatever she said. He said we've been shaped African. We need to reshape our minds. The history, okay, maybe enough of the blame games and all that, enough of saying, oh, they are the fault, they are the cause. We know now. So what do we do with the information we have? That's the next step. That's always what I'm always asking. So what do you do with the next step? Are you gonna act dummy and keep on running with the system the way it runs? Or are you gonna be part of making the world change, Africa become what you want it to be? That is a question for you guys. But I see, let me go through the comments very quickly on you guys. I see what you're saying. Thank you so much, New Beginning, for the gifts. I really appreciate it. And I also see Keith, you joined me on TikTok. Mikhail is saying that they called Kiku. You had a comment earlier. You said that they think they are the superior. That is what she's saying about the white people. Exactly. They think that. And it's because we've given them that. Let me tell you, black people, we have to take actually fault on this. Let me tell you, we have given these black people, white people that. We've given white people to the acknowledgement, the crown to make them feel, yeah, daddy, what's up? We've given them that. We Okay, am I lying for those who are those who are writing on TikTok? If you've seen any young black lady with a mzungu and they walk past you, let's say you're just looking like you're with your pajamas, you're gonna be you think this woman is a cracker, like the disrespect, like we've given these white people the privilege to think they're superior, because once we are around them, we also want to treat black people like shit. So they're like, oh, so hanging around a white man is a big deal for African people, and they can be able to treat each other like shit just because I'm around. That's so sad. I'm the king on this place, and that's how they reign. It is so easy for us to be conquered. Imagine, it is just that easy, because we idolize these people so much. They are everything. They are daddy. They are everything. Come on, be better. It's the same, Mikhail, that they called Kikuyu tradition dancing as too sexual, and they created pornography. They did. And one thing we need to understand also with this tribalism bullshit, we need to drop African. If you want to, let's say African dances, because Africa, we have African traditional dances in no matter where we go in Africa. We have Africa traditional dances. I believe for now we have a lot to break, but personally, that is just my say. Michael, and I see Kitty saying that yes, you're right, Joby, exactly on the babies, and just saying that and all those characters came out of Africa story, and most Africans do not know that. Exactly. Big up to also Elosta Anna Sezui, but yeah, thank you for tuning in. Keith is also saying that yes, true. Dark and petite. Your grandma knew that. Wow, yeah, they like dark and petite. I've grown up hearing this a lot, like Wazungu, when they come to Africa, they like this small body size, black, dark, and petite, like just petite, just bit petite. Don't have too much fat on your body. Like they don't like fat. And if you see the women, like they eating cabbage and what? Stew cabbage and what? Remind me, you guys, John Mosquito. Stew cabbage and pork. Ew. Stew of cabbage and pork. Who even does that? Disgusting. Is saying that exactly 100%, Joby. That's been all black African, that behavior has been going on. We need to stop it. You can't be around a white man, you feel like what I'm gonna beat you up. What? Don't you try that bullshit with me. All right. So, family, for those who are right here on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. I shall be wrapping it up. Our lights have gone off. So see you when you see me, and I hope you have enjoyed the show. Let me run through the comments very quickly. Keith was saying on YouTube exactly 100% Joby. You're also saying that because he's been, no, the laptop is going off. Much love, family. All right, we are back. I'm so sorry. Today is that day. But if you're still right here, let me wrap it up with a comment. I see Keith was saying, because he's been selling the trees to the Chinese and Europeans so they can make quality furniture to sell back to Africa and the rest of the world for a high price at a higher price. It does in the man. Do you hear how stupid and how nonsensical that sounds? They are going to sell the trees to Chinese so that they can make quality furniture. Why can't we make the furnitures right here in Africa? Why can't we process our own goddamn shit right here in Africa? Why do we always need the Chinese, Indians, people to always process our own what? Anyway, the time is coming. Let me wrap it up. My time is also I'm out of time right here. Kit is also saying that instead of manufacturing in Africa, giving African people employment. Exactly. Anyway, you're also saying that your sound went out. Yeah, it has been on and off, but I do hope you are able to still catch up with me. And for those who shall be also catching up on this on a replay, I hope you don't find it hard to connect to the whole end of the show. And Keith also saying that exactly 100% Joby, it's your resource that make the Europeans money while they pay you shit. And I see Sister Jewelry is also saying that Joby, Google search video, see effects of Santan lotion when applied to Neanderthal skin. Melanin is extract from us. Do you know that black man's melanin worth more per ounce than the price of gold? I think I've said this, and I said this sometime. I think I've said this week. I know, Sister Jewel, thank you so much for letting me know. I do know. And actually, we should know from how we see black people disappearing. Why do we just have always black people disappearing? Black people, children, what's up with this skin color? What's up with this? You know, we should know that this skin color is very rich. This is, I can't say it, of course it's more than gold, but this skin this, I don't know about the suntan as well. Like, I used to do sunscreen before, where the first periods when I joined Black Hot Fire, I used to do, but not really a lot. I'm not really a person of, because naturally my skin is just okay. I don't need to put lotions and all that bullshit to find a skin texture and all that. I'm good. Drink water, you're cool. Okay, I don't even drink water as much personally, trust me. But my skin is just okay. But I used to do the sun, whatever, sunscreen, lotion, and all that, until now Kid came and pulled me a video of what they contain. Worms, a bunch of worms, a bunch of bacteria all in your face, walking in your face. Can you imagine? Spare me, I'm good. They can do that because they don't have the melanin skin, so they need it, because they see them, they can't stand the sun. They'll be turning pink and green and purple and all types of gray shades of color. Come on. And you're also seeing that Neanderthals are applying black man's melanin for sun protection. Exactly. Self-hatred blacks are bleaching themselves pink. It's just crazy. Well, for black people, I hope we can just be able, but we're heading there. At least people are waking up, Sister Joe. We can say people are waking up, but I don't want to be harsh on them. People are waking up. So what we'd say is, all we need to educate black people. We need to reverse all the information. We need to rewrite. We need to give facts of all the history that has been hidden. We need to give the history of all that has been told about us. Oh, our skin color is not good. The white skin color is good, and all that. We need to change. That's all. We just need to change. We know now. You're only dumb if you do it and you know. You just want to die. You just want skin cancer. That's what's up. But anyway, much love, family. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Have yourselves a beautiful evening, whatever the time is on your end. I wrap it up right here with today's show. This has been the Wednesday lockdown session with me, your host, Joby. And of course, thank you so much for being with me till the end of today's episode. And I hope you guys have yourselves a beautiful, beautiful time wherever you are listening. And I've been streaming live with me from. Kindly smash the like button as you leave. And do remember to tune in next with Katie on the African Diary. We shall be coming back later. Kamlesh, Shmani, and Dimore on the Tubonge Show. And I'll be back also later in the evening with the Africa Today Show. So in case it is the first time, subscribe. Of course, we do have lineup of programs and see what's up with the Black Hot Network. If you have enjoyed the show, come back and we have much more than this.
Ridiculous them, seconds to Trinidad, pick up the whole of them. Come on, they don't know I did anything I do. Headline music, nothing I no do, they go say I do. Nothing but the truth, but I suffer in the proof, no lie, my life.